Hey, how you guys doing? How y'all doing today? Let's do it to it. Let's see how we're doing. Perfect. Okay, this is the London system versus the Benoni. D4, knight f6, G5. This actually is the Indian game. This is, I believe, a Trompowsky, but it's a branch of the Benoni Trompowsky. So if you don't want to do that, but you want to go into the India game, D5, C3, Bishop D2. So C5, D5, Queen B6, Knight C3, Queen takes, Bishop D2, exclam, Bishop Queen there, and then A5, Knight made pawn D6, F4, G3, G6. See, we're ahead of development by pieces. E5 would have been an interesting try here. Then F takes C5, D takes C5, Knight F3. Bishop, excuse me, Bishop D6, Rook B1, Queen D8, and then B5, Knight BD2, A4, castles, castles, A6, Bishop D3, Queen C7, Queen E2. That's also to cover because White wants to play here. This stops that. B4 and then Knight H4, B6, Knight H4. This is to get the knight in here to go after this potential bishop. C4, G6, E5. There's what was played is knight takes C5 or D takes E5. There's also knight takes D7. Not knight takes D7. Sorry, knight FD7. Knight F3, Bishop G7, Rook B1, Queen D8, E6, E takes, and then not the move takes back because we want to trap the queen. This is really a good move there, and then Queen B check, D7, pawn takes, knight takes, castle kingside A3, A6, Bishop B B3, takes, takes, take, and then knight takes, and then F4. Now we're just gonna explode the center open. So I like how those go. It's always fun to have that happen. Takes FD. Now we have two. These are considered at the moment hanging pawns until we get a pawn on C4. But they're not really hanging pawns because there's a pawn that could protect the chain. Bishop G7, Rook B1, Queen D8, E6, takes, Knight g5. This is a very crucial move too. Takes is a mistake because of b. g5, and that castles. Now black's the one with the attack. But if g5, let's say that let's say knight here, then it takes, only moves there, and then the queen is gone. So if here, bishop checks is a good move. Bishop there, takes. Probably if I'm thinking, probably if there, we probably don't want to take. Now that I think about it, we probably want to play knight, knight takes, attacking the queen here, and then you pick up. Probably bishop there might be better. That would lose the queen, so yeah. King moves, pawn takes, and bishop e3, double exclam, brilliant move. First of all, if queen takes, rook takes, h6 to attack the knight, rook 8, g7, takes, bishop takes, takes, bishop there. We're up a whole rook, so bishop there, then bishop c, c4, and he's got a pretty cramped position. a5 was played in that line. Castles. If queen is to take here, that leads to a forced mate. So the queen can't take the knight. h6, bishop d2. That's actually forced. He has to take. Rook takes the knight. That's a pretty good attack there. it's all over. He's down so much material. There's no way that he's gonna be able to rally back. Let's see if I have any games here. I believe I'm white here. Let's see. No, I'm black. We don't want that. Hold on, let me get some good games. This is an interesting one right here. It was 12 moves. Let's see how we doing here. Let me see. I want to check something out real quick. Oh, hey, how you doing, Frank? Are we ready? Let me see here. I'm kind of taking a look at Queen E2. Queen E2 is an idea that I'm looking at. Maybe rook takes D1 is an idea too. I'm pulled between those two ideas. What are you thinking? I think what he might do, queen e2. If rook takes d8, queen takes d2, rook takes e8, and then queen takes g2 is mate. So queen e2. I don't either. Let's go with it. Yeah, the other one has a response to it. Right here, I wanted to just take a quick look at this. I think the rook would take at this point. And he's better because of he's got an extra piece, so we can't do that. If we play queen e2, if rook takes, oh, we take here, king h2. There we go. That's mate 6, okay. Let's get on to the next one. I'm looking at a6. If rook a7, oh yeah, I like that. a6, a6, rook a7, and then rook b2. Yeah, that would mate, wouldn't it? Well, then we have we actually at that point have rook b7, and if rook takes, yeah, that's right, that's it. believe, let me see, rook b7, rook takes, a6, d7, not sure if that's it. Oh, wait a second. What if we just check? Rook b8 check, king g7, rook b7. Alright, what we could do is after g7, d7, rook takes d7, and then rook b7. I think that might be the move. Rook b8 check, king g7, d7, rook takes d7, and then rook b7, and I think we win in that. Well, no. Yeah, we do. Well, do we? What's your opinion on that? Am I on the track? e6. a6. Rook b8, king g7. He holds though at that point. That holds for him at that point. Yep, that's what I was looking at. But I think we gotta shift the king to the other side though first. Let's see. If rook d8 or b8, b8, check, king g7, then you have potentially d7, rook takes d7, and then rook b7 at that point. But I'm thinking that he might be able to hold though. Can't really see a clear line here. I mean east. Yeah. What do you what? E7. I mean D6, right? There is no way there's an E6. E6 is a pawn. I think you mean D6, right? D6, right? Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Oh, good. Trying to solve this puzzle here. What's your line? What are you thinking? Yeah, white to move. I think you got that. I think we got it. There we go. Yeah, because you had to do it in the right order. Nice. And it was. I knew we would get it. I knew we would get it. The Chess Cruncher team always gets the puzzles in the end. This one's going to be a pretty interesting one. I don't think I've seen this one before. I'm looking at rook f1, rook takes f1, rook takes f1, bishop e7, queen g6, queen g6. we're gonna have to take the knight. I'm thinking rook takes rook, rook takes rook. Ah, I got it. Rook takes f1, rook takes f1, queen to d3, queen d3. If queen if the rook comes up to if rook f2, okay, then we're kind of up a creek without a paddle at that point. Ugh. Not the way I'd want it to end, like, not at all. I'm thinking this is a forced move here, so we'll get started on that. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Queen g6 is the guarding spot of it. Queen c2. Let's see, queen c2. If g6, g6. Or queen g6. So queen c2, queen g6, maybe. I don't know. I think we're up material. Even if he does that move, I think we're still up material. Let's see, queen. Yeah, I guess it does take care of that, huh? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Does the trick. right back. I'll allow you to take a look at this, so I'll be right back. Queen b2 check. How does that lose? How does that lose? Right. Okay. Queen b2 check. If king g3, or if queen takes b2, A takes b2, and I think we're winning. We're one square away from queening after that, and even he wouldn't be able to get there in time. Oh, I see what you're saying. If we take, and then he tries to go to f2, or anywhere along that, we could actually pin. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That does make sense. Taking, and then if he tries to go G2, G7, we go King F7, and then if he whatever he tries to do after that, we are good. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm just hoping yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, the other one, I think you're right, because he has more pawns than we do. We needed to calculate that, and we'll show the line. Okay. Yeah. Move order sequence. This is not winning right here. It's a draw. I think it's losing if I'm not mistaken. But first, if we take, and then King F2, if he pushes here, King F7, he takes the queens, King G3, and then I'm thinking that we just play Queen B2, and we have the queen trapped either way, and we got him. So, alright. Drat, I'd love to. If we play Rook A6, Rook takes A6, A takes, or B takes A6, and then he's actually winning at that point because it's on the wrong square. The square is the wrong color. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, I got it. Rook B6 check. Rook B6 check. And if King takes A7, Rook A6 double check. When King goes back to B7, Rook takes A2. Well, at that point, the cool thing is if Rook B6, King C7, we have Rook B8 at that point, and the pawn is queening, and we're going to pick up material in the process. Sorry, I got to put a king there. He's not gonna Erie. He won't take the pawn. That would be losing for black. Yeah, that he won't take the pawn, Erie. He'll actually play this move here. King A8. He'll move King A8, and then he's barricaded both of our pawns, and his 5 pawns will mow down the board. Yeah, he doesn't have to take because that'd be losing for him. Okay. Let me see here. So I'm thinking we have to play rook b8 here, because if we play rook, I guess we could play rook a6. Rook a6. I think you're right in that, yeah. Because you always want to get in behind the passed pawn. Yeah, because I don't think, yeah, you're right. Rook a6 makes the most sense in that line. Because if rook a6, king b7, we queen with check, and it'll end up becoming mate. Yeah, and then if he moves to rook b8, we still queen, or b2, we still queen. Yeah, I'm liking rook a6. The other one isn't as winning. I don't even know if it does win. I think it's I think it's too hopeful. See here, I think this doesn't. I'm not sure if this wins. Oh, rook takes here. If king takes, then that's the seal breaker right there. That's it right there. Okay. It's nothing to do with taking here, because I think that still is winning with bishop takes. We're still winning, and that's still under fire, and we still have this pawn to go. Okay, so he removes the guard and then forks. If we play here, he'll remove the guard. We take, and then bishop here, and he'll pick up this pawn. Gotcha. Okay. I'm thinking the only move that wins would be king d7. I'm thinking king d7. Yeah, but see, I'll show you my idea. King d7, bishop takes f7, right? Then what we do is we play e7 check. King has to go to g8, right? And then bishop b3, removing the guard. Bishop b3 removes the guard. It removes the guard to pin. What's this? Huh? That's different. That's interesting. I was thinking of this here. kind of see the idea though. Come on. I think he has this here. And then if he plays bishop takes here and king takes, and it's basically a draw. C4. And D5. He takes, and alright. We walked into a pin, it's actually this here. She takes there. King has to move, then we take. Then we come in. Okay. Let's do it right. Oops. Let's try it one more time. Oops, over here, right there. One more time, because I want to do it so that I'm not making any mistakes by picking up the pieces. Oh, I did it again. So I gotta remember not to do that. I gotta, just one more time, I gotta keep my mind on the task at hand. Okay, don't touch that. Push, and then there. One more, come on. I want to do this so I don't touch anything wrong. Okay, first we take. He takes. Then we check. So good so far. Bishop there. Good. And then, alright, perfect. Because what happens is you want to train your brain right, in the right order. Because I know that puzzle will come up again, and I want to be able to spot it. And I don't want to make because of a reflex, make the wrong move. I want to have it automaticity. Okay, let's take this off real quick. It's time to get busy. It's time to get down. Let's do this thing. So there's a fork at this moment. Knight takes b6. Knight takes c1. Knight takes d7. Knight takes e2 check. Well, that would work because we're pinned, aren't we? The f rook takes. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess we would win, wouldn't we? Yeah, because if rook takes b6, rook takes c1. If rook takes f takes c1, and then if a takes b6, rook takes a8 check. Okay, yeah. Okay, so bishop takes g4. f5, e takes f5, g takes f5, bishop takes f5, so I really don't see anything wrong with just plain old taking. There's nothing wrong with just taking. Just taking a look. Ah, we grabbed the rook. Rook, g5, g5. Yeah, rook g5. If queen takes d3, rook takes g7 check. If king, f8, and then c takes d3. I don't know. I'm not actually liking that. Yeah, I was looking at that. Ouch. That's not to my satisfaction at this point. Yeah, that would be a mistake. Ooh, we would have blown it. No, that would have been horrible. We would have blown it. Because he could have just taken... yikes. Let's see, rook g8. Rook g5. Queen takes f6. Rook check, king f7. Yeah, we would have made a mistake. We're in check, so we have to do something. We're already down material. Let's see, rook takes. Yeah. Let's see, queen takes g6. Rook check. I think we're kind of forced. We have two moves to choose from: rook g5 or queen takes g6. So we really only have two. Or we could move our king. You could move the king, but I don't think that'd be a very good idea. There's really three moves. Sorry, rook g5 or queen takes g6 or king h1. There's even king h1, but I don't really like king h1. I think it's a little too overconfident. Yeah, we are up in exchange, aren't we? We are up in exchange, huh? Interesting. What do you think, economy? Do you think it's queen takes g6 and trying to liquefy down to a game where we're winning. Say queen takes g6, h takes g6, rook check on e8, king f7. Yeah, let's go with it. Is it bishop g5, rook e4 for us? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Let me see here. I got it. Queen d queen d2. No, that can't be right. I'll show queen d2, rook d5, rook e2, check, f takes, e2, queen takes, e2, and I don't think we have anything after that. Queen B1. I think he would go back to E4, Queen D3, King E5. Actually, he has um, yeah. And then what would happen? Even I'll complete this line here for you. I visualized it in my mind. Sorry, I was quiet there. The line would go king e6, queen takes b6, check, king f7, queen takes h6, and then e1 equals queen check. And he would actually, queen would check. Queen b1, king e5, queen b5. He has king f6. Then we can actually place our rook on f. After we trade queens, we can place our rook on f3, f2, and win. So queen, yeah, queen b1. Let's see. Let me pull this line up here. King f6. Queen takes b6, check, king g7, queen takes h6, check, king takes h6, and then rook f2, which stops the pawn, and then we just basically walk over. I think it does. I think it's the only way to win. I think it's the only way to win. The other line with the rook e2 and all that, it ends up with him queening with check at the very end. This way we actually get to barricade it with rook to e2. Or rook f2, sorry, rook f2. Oh. So, okay, then that's the problem. Yeah, I think you're right then on this one. That is right then. I must have, I have, wow. Then this does win. This does win then. I mean, oh yeah, there you go. Yep. Rook, the rook idea does win then. Okay, rook e4 there, takes, queen takes, king d5, queen b. Let me make sure I've got this right. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, you have rook takes, queen b5, so queen b5 would be there. If king e there, queen d3. Okay. Queen d3. King e5. Queen d4. Then we take here. Then we take the queen. Yeah, if the queen, you know, if the pawn wasn't there, that wins. I don't know why I thought the pawn was there. That was weird. That's actually good job there. Let me see here. Rook takes f2. King takes f2. Knight h3. Check. If king e2. Queen takes f3. Check. King, we'll say d2. Yeah, I think he gets away. Let's see. Rook takes f2. Let's see this. King takes f2. Knight h3, check. King e2. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hurrah. Nice job. Okay. Yay, okay. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let's see. So what are you guys thinking? Let me see here. So we're looking at f takes e5. So queen takes e5. Interesting for sure. Yeah, I guess that does work, doesn't it? See, E takes F5, Queen takes E5, Queen F5. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Let's see what we got for our time. Well, then Rook would take, so we really can't do that. We can't play Bishop takes C4, Rook takes C4. Well, maybe. Let me see. So Bishop takes C4, Rook takes C4, Rook D8. Then Queen A. The only move that the queen can go to is Queen to A7. The queen might take here. So bishop takes C4, queen takes C4. Oh, and then queen takes E3 check. Okay. Yeah. Don't really see anything wrong with taking. Let's see, Queen D4, Rook B4. I'm just curious about this move here. If Rook D8, Rook B4, if Rook takes D4, Rook takes B3. Oh, the rook can't go there. Oh, my bad. The bishop's guarding it. Duh. That's funny. The bishop's guarding it, so it does work. Okay, let's see here. How do we continue from here? Let's see. Let's see. Rook d1 check. King f2. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. Queen d1 check, king f2, and then queen takes h1, right? Is that right? Queen takes b7. Queen h1. What's queen h1? Oh, queen takes h1. Oh, bishop b6. Okay. I'm thinking we win if he see after queen takes h1, bishop b 6. We could play rook d2 check and king e2 or e3, king e3, queen e1 check, king, we'll say f3, queen takes e4, rook takes e4. I think that's so you're thinking rook d1 check, king to f2, and then rook takes h1, rook c8 check, and king d7. Is that what you're thinking? Is that kind of the line you're thinking? Then queen, I think queen could go to d4 check, king e6, and I think we're in trouble. Okay. Let's see about. Ooh, I'd love to play knight c6, but we get back rank mated, so we don't want to do that. Okay. Huh. So queen f5 check, king c7. Queen c5 check, king d7. Takes. Yeah, it's mate. It's mate almost. I'm thinking this is the move. Let's see. Queen f5 check. I guess he could move his king to b8. Eee. He's got king b8 at that point. Oh, I see. We can actually move our knight to c6 at that point. Huh. Interesting. Let's calculate that. Queen f5, check, king b8, knight c6, check, b takes c6. And rook b1. Not sure. Do we get enough compensation for that though? Do we get enough? Does he have too many pieces at that point though? Let's see here. Queen f5, king b8, knight d. b5. What if he takes though? What if he takes? Because he's got to take, otherwise it's checkmate. He has to take our knight. Take the knight. If he goes b8, right? King b8, right? See, if we go queen f5, king b8, knight c6, right? Knight c6 is the idea. Knight c6, b takes c6, That isn't that what we were talking about? Oh. The knight will fall though. We'll lose our knight though, wouldn't we lose our knight? No, I'm saying after queen f5 check, king b8, rook b1, queen takes b1, queen takes b1, rook takes d4. Oh, I guess we got rook, queen takes b7 check. Mate, actually that'd be mate, sorry. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's his. That's the problem. We also have a potential rook a8 check too as well. We have rook a8 check. So if we wanted to throw that in there. Rook a8 check. If king, well, he doesn't want to. He's not going to walk on d. He won't do d7 because we would have a discovered check on him at that point, and we could potentially win both his rooks and come back down and win. He's got to go king c7. His only move is king c7 because it'd be crazy for him to walk on d7. It'd be like suicide. Then queen f4, king b6, queen f4, king b6. What do you think, Frank? Are you with us on rook a8? Because the other one doesn't win us anything. We end up going down material with nothing. What do you think, Frank? Hold on, just let me check the time, see how we're doing. Come on. Perfecto mundo. Have you calculated out a line to see? Because we have to do it. Have you just take a try? I think it's playable because I think it has more teeth to it than the other one because the king cannot. He cannot. He can't walk. The black king can't go to d7. If he does, he's toast. Boy. Let's see. King a8. I mean rook a8. King c7. Queen f4. King b6. Queen takes f2. Check. King goes back. We have queen e5. Yeah, there are good discoveries because if he goes king to e7 and after we go, let's say knight f5, right? Knight f5 check after that line, and king to e7. We have rook takes rook a takes d8, and if rook a takes d8. Rook a takes d8, and then we can basically, I think, potentially trade off. Can we actually trade off? Let me see. Rook, not knight e5. Maybe knight b5. b5 check. And then when he moves, we trade off rooks. Then we yeah, then we can actually take knight takes c3 at the very end. Yeah, that actually is a strong move. Yeah. See, queen f4. If king there, then we have a check. I think we almost get him mated almost. He's almost checkmated. Boy. Did I blow it? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop right here. We'll do some. We'll go over a game because I'm like my mind's like done. I'll show you this line though. Wow. That scared the living daylights out of me because I was thinking usually when it makes that noise, it usually means we get it wrong. We got it right. Whoa. Come on, we have to wait. I have to wait till it responds for me again. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get it though. It will get it. this is kind of different. This is different. Wowzers. Haven't had this happen before. Very odd. Are you guys still there? Are you still there? Let's make sure I'm still streaming. Let's see if we're still streaming. Okay. Hopefully we are. Okay, we're still streaming. Alright, no hang up there. Just I'm having a problem with my other page though. Hold on, let me see how my internet thing is going. I'll be right back. So stay tuned. If it pops back up, just hang in there. I'll be right back. Well, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm going to have to cut it off a little early. Computers, you can't, as they say, you can't live with them, but you can't live without them, right? But you know what? we're gonna endure through this, because you know what we did? We got to 2,500, over 2,500. We're blowing past 2,500 like it's a bad habit. So do you know what? We're not gonna let this get us down. No, we're chest crunchers. Life is about treasuring your victories and learning from your losses. So do you know what? We're gonna learn from this. We crossed 2,500. Congratulations. You know what? Yeah. There we go. Remember that mistakes do not define you, is how you handle the mistake that defines you. And I wanted to also thank you all for helping, because you know what? Couldn't have done it without you. We're Team Chest Cruncher, and we're in it to win it. That's the whole thing. If these hiccups happen, they happen, but guess what? Does it stop us from saying we crossed 2,500? Congrats. There are no limits. There are plateaus, Bruce Lee said, and we must not stay there. We must go beyond them. So we are totally blasting past the beyond that Bruce Lee was talking about. Remember, I always like adding this. We become what we think about. So if we do this, if we constantly focus on what we need to do, and Bruce Lee says that I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks, but I fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks. One kick, not multitude of kicks, because he'll be able to outbeat that person that has done 10,000 different kicks. But if you do one kick 10,000 times, you're going to make it so it's so accurate that when you land it, it's over before it even started. And we have to remember, like on the little engine that could, we have to say this, like what Rusty said. If you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, you won't. Either way, my friends, you're right. So if you believe that you can, be a grandmaster and go down that path, it's so worth it. And you endure through basically all the trials and tribulations that are put before you, and you get that title. You can do it. Or you can say, I can't do it, and then you don't do it, and like Rusty says, you're right either way. But I do pray that you do pursue that title. It's so worthwhile to, have a title like that. So just keep that. You get to teach like you do, like on here. You can share the love of the Lord and the love of chess right alongside with that. But I like what Yazzer says, that every long journey begins with one small step. That's actually a big idea in a small box. I always think of a big present in a small box, because we think as people that a long journey starts with a lot of steps. It starts with one small step. The first step that you take, my friends, is your beginning of your journey to be a Grand Master. And I believe in you. The Lord believes in you. And you just gotta keep pushing onward. And remember this: you're never too old. You know what? You're only old if I always figure this. By my mom and dad taught me that, and my grandmother and grandfather taught me that there is no quit. There is endure and determination and our due diligence. And as long as I'm still here, we're gonna keep pushing onward, and training you to be even greater than we are now. And we're going to keep pushing forward to honor the Lord, because we have to remember that the Lord tries us in many different ways. Sometimes He'll try you with taking away points and see how you act. Then sometimes He'll give you the points. Not you. We have to work for it, of course. But I mean, He'll allow you to have a big spree of wins to see if you still rely on yourself, or do you rely on Him and still love Him, or do you love the points more than Him? And so we know that, like in Job, we remember that the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Because Job was like that. Job had everything taken away from him in like a single day. He even had his health taken away. But he got to talk to the Lord talked to him through a whirlwind, and that was his. He says, "Were you there when this happened? Were you there when that happened?" And it was like the guy's like hurting out. But you know what? Job came to the realization that the best thing to do is to put our hands over our mouth and learn. It's not fun sometimes to learn, but in the end, it does bring upon double the blessing. So, you know what? You have to endure the trials and tribulations, and you, my friends, will get to your goal, whatever field that the Lord's called you into. But we have to take what we know and then apply it, like what Bruce Lee said, and we have to be willing and do. And so I always liked the Tigger thing. So we made up a chest cruncher is this. You when you're studying in most art, you could say, what are you doing? I'm a chest cruncher. Like, and then they'll ask you, what's a chest cruncher? Oh, we hang up our coat, we hang up our hat, we sit down and study. When most won't, we do, and that makes all the difference. That is a chest cruncher. And you know what? You're part of the chest cruncher family. And if you have just visited and you saw how much fun we were having, and you want to pursue down our path to having fun and learning in chess, click the follow button and join us every night. Okay, be blessed. And as Wesley So says for the Lord Jesus, as I say, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time on Chest Cruncher TV. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, and evening, and Lord willing, I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll keep pushing forward. I'm going to work on getting my computer under control, so I apologize for how sometimes computers are immature, how immature my computer is right now, and I'll try to get it tweaked back up and roaring for tomorrow. So, but that doesn't mean that you can stop studying. So if you wanted to continue to keep studying, go ahead, and always remember, the Chest Cruncher is with you. You know what? And you're always welcome on his site. So keep pushing play and keep doing chess and having fun. That's what it's about. So be blessed. And if you like what you see, click follow and join us. Okay. Bye bye. Be blessed.